Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your boy, the Sean Davy Way Show. Please hit that like and subscribe on the way in. Tap that bell if you would like to be notified of all of our future content. Today, I bring you an update on the passing of Jacky O. Dr. Zachary Okhah is the one who implemented the plastic surgery procedures that ended up taking Jacky O's life. Let's get into the update and the autopsy of Jacky O. For those who don't know the backstory on Jacky O, I will give you a brief background on her. She was a wilding out girl, and that's how she met DC Young Fly. They ended up dating and having 3 children. She also had her own line of makeup, lip gloss, and was a mother on YouTube. So she had her own family channel with DC Young Fly and their children, and also their other family members. And after having her 3rd child with DC Young Fly, she decided to go and get a mommy makeover. A mommy makeover is multiple plastic surgery procedures, and it usually goes okay. Sometimes it does not, as you see in Jacky O's case. Rest in peace. This is very unfortunate. And her life ended up being taken while recovering from her mommy makeover. Let's get into it. The 32-year-old, who had 3 young children with YouTuber and rapper DC Young Fly, was found unresponsive in a Miami hotel on May 31st. First responders raced to the hospital where she died before midnight. According to the Miami Police Department, while her cause of death remains under investigation, the reality star had posted about having a mommy makeover shortly before she passed. While it's unclear what the mommy makeover entailed, she shared on Instagram that she had an appointment with Dr. Zachary Okhah, a self-entitled liposuction and Brazilian butt lift specialist. There has been no indication of foul play in Jacky O's death. The medical examiner is working to determine the official cause. A BBL is a cosmetic surgery that involves moving fat from other areas of the body to the buttocks to give women a more curvy frame. An increasing number of women, including new moms, appear to be going under the knife to keep up with trendy beauty standards that glorify Instagram-friendly faces and hourglass figures. An estimated 1 in 3,000 patients dies after a BBL, according to the American Society of Plastic Surgeons. Quote from Dr. Schaefer: "It's actually one of the most popular plastic procedures that's done, but it's also one of the most dangerous," Schaefer exclusively told the U.S. Sun. Because of the increasing popularity, doctors from all backgrounds have begun to open practices that offer fat transfer procedures. According to Schaefer, there is no law regulating who can deem themselves cosmetic surgeons, but there are ways of determining their specialization in the field. Side note, so it's stated by the American Society of Plastic Surgeons that 1 out of 3,000 people that get a BBL, men and women, will pass away. And this is pretty standard, meaning that BBLs are one of the most dangerous surgeries to get, one of the most harmful surgeries to get. That's no joke. So why wouldn't people be passing away? It says that it can be fatal with you getting this procedure, but I think a lot of people overlook it because they see so many other people with BBLs and just assume that they're going to be okay because the people that they've seen get BBLs are okay. Again, make sure you're doing proper research. Check out these doctors. Check out their past clients. If you can message or DM their past clients, and not just one, more than one, so you can make sure that you are in the right hands. This is a very dangerous procedure, and I don't think it's being stressed enough. I think just because a lot of people are on IG and other places on social media showing off their bodies, that people think like this is the way to go. And it's not. Being insecure is a thing of you, meaning you are only insecure with your body if you don't like it. It has nothing to do with anybody else. If you can't stand in the mirror and compliment yourself, if you're looking for validation in the streets, then that means that you shouldn't be getting surgery, because you may be validated and love how you look, but because you feel that other women or other men are being chose over you and their body types may not be the same as yours, you think if I do this, then I'll get that attention. when, again, you have no idea what these people are going through that are getting said attention because they've changed their bodies. A lot of them still feel the same way. The only thing that changed was their body, not their mental. So therapy and all of that stuff is very important. So please take care of yourself and go out here and make sure you're doing the proper research, and not just with doctors. Research yourself. Are you just an insecure individual, or do you really want to make these changes to yourself? Is it truly worth the risk? I digress, but let's move on. Let's get into the cause of Jackie O's passing that has just been released within the following days. Wild and Out star Jackie O died from cosmetic surgery complications. Wild and Out star Miss Jackie O died as a result of complications from cosmetic surgery. Her autopsy report revealed her manner of death was ruled accidental. Jackie O was found unresponsive in her hotel room on May 31st, according to a Miami Police Department report obtained by The Times. Smith had traveled to Miami with her aunt to undergo cosmetic surgery. According to the autopsy report reviewed by The Times, Jackie O had a glute augmentation procedure. The day prior, she had liposuction to transfer fat to her buttocks. She underwent the procedure without any complications, the report said. Jackie O, born Jacqueline Smith, was prescribed antibiotic, pain medication, and anti-nausea medication. After the procedure, Jackie O developed a headache that only continued to intensify after a massage, the report said. A nurse advised her to take ibuprofen and stop taking the anti-nausea meds. Per the report, Jackie O told her aunt that her head felt like it was burning. Her aunt contacted emergency services when Jackie O struggled to speak, but she became unresponsive before they arrived. The autopsy revealed that O had swelling in her brain and bleeding of the skin around her torso. She was transported to HCA Florida Mercy Hospital and was pronounced deceased before midnight. Per the report, Jackie O's father said she didn't have any medical, surgical, or psychiatric history. Hospital reports revealed that she had undergone a breast augmentation on a prior occasion. Jackie O had been in a relationship with DC Young Fly since 2015. The couple met while filming the sketch comedy show Wild and Out. At the time, Smith had been a Wild and Out girl for 2 seasons, and DC Young Fly was a rookie on the hip-hop variety series. The pair shared 3 children. Let's go over what we just learned. Jackie O did not have 1 day of surgery of getting the mommy makeover like everyone was thinking and speculating. It was actually 2 days of surgery. The first day of surgery, her breasts were augmented, and the second day of surgery was the BBL, Brazilian butt lift, or body fat transfer, which makes sense into why they found blood on her torso. But what doesn't make sense is the brain swelling. I think the brain swelling came from the prior procedure, meaning the breast augmentation, and I think that it worsened after she got the BBL. In the process of that, she had her aunt contact the nurse. The nurse sent over a massage specialist that massaged her, and Jackie O felt even worse after the massage, to where she felt her head was basically on fire. The nurse that was caring for her called Jackie O back to check on her, and nothing had changed, so she told Jackie to stop taking one of her prescriptions and start taking ibuprofen. She did as such. After that, it worsened to where she couldn't even speak. So her aunt called 911 and had her rushed to a nearby hospital, which was Mercy. A little bit after her arrival, she passed away. With the autopsy finally being revealed, we know exactly why Jackie O passed away, and it was her surgical complications. You would think Dr. Zachary Okhah will be facing charges for what happened to Jackie O in her passing, because again, he was the surgeon that committed these procedures on to Jackie O, and if not for him, she would not have passed away. But he will face no charges, not even for malpractice. And from what I'm gathering, DC Young Fly and Jackie O's family will not be able to sue, at least for her procedures. I don't know about anything else, but For why she passed away, it was due to accidental. There was nothing deliberate about it, allegedly, and there was nothing in the manner of foul play discovered. So from what the autopsy reviewed, they stated that it was completely accidental. There was nothing he could have necessarily did besides the normal medical practices to prevent what happened to her. Everybody's body is different, and unfortunately, her body could not withstand the procedures. So let's get into Dr. Okhah. Jacky O's doctor won't face any criminal charges following her passing, report. The doctor of DC Young Fly's partner, Jacky O, won't face any criminal charges after she passed away from cosmetic surgery complications. According to TMZ, a medical examiner ruled Jacky O's passing accidental, and officials have declined to launch a criminal investigation. The news comes after Jacky O, 32, passed away on May 31st in Miami, where she reportedly underwent a mommy makeover with Dr. Zachary Okhah. Following the cosmetic procedure, Jacky O was reportedly prescribed medications that gave her a headache. She went back to the surgeon for a post-operative appointment where she got a massage to alleviate her pain and was advised to change her medication, according to reports. Jacky O then reportedly experienced head burning and difficulty speaking. She was taken to a hospital where she ultimately was pronounced deceased. As of now, Dr. Okhah will face no charges when it comes to the passing of Jacky O. Now, I don't think it's fair. And the reason I don't think it's fair is because Dr. Zachary has had complications with other patients, and other patients have horror stories in getting surgery from Dr. Zachary. So I do feel that an investigation should be opened up to make sure that he truly could not have done anything to prevent what happened to her, which was passing away. I mean, does it get worse than losing a patient? So I believe, in my honest opinion, that Dr. Zachary deserves to be placed under investigation. I hope DC Young Fly's family in DC, and I also hope Jacky O's family fights this and makes sure that an investigation is open on Dr. Zach. Again, there are going to be complications and mistakes made with doing anything in life. So I don't expect perfection, but when you are stating that you specialize in certain things and you're losing patients, and the ones that you aren't losing, you are botching, I think that it is very important for it to be known what your practices and your procedures and your technique is if these things are happening. God rest Jacky O's soul, and I feel so bad for her and her family, especially her 3 beautiful children, and also DC Young Fly. I feel really bad for them because all of this could have been prevented. And I will say that Dr. Zachary has worked on people that Jacky O knew. And I think that that's what gave her even more motive to choose him as her doctor, having certain experiences and friendships with people that have already experienced what he has done. But again, everyone is different. Just because something works for you does not mean that it'll work for me, especially dealing with someone that has been careless when it comes to surgery. It's also rumored that Dr. Zachary had other surgeries that were planned, so it was giving that he was rushing the process to get to the next patient. The majority of these doctors do not care. You are a paycheck to them. Look at what happened to Jacky O. Dr. Zachary never gave any condolences, never put up any pictures of her, never stated his full technique and whatnot to relieve people and to rest the mind of her family or anything like that. He kind of just picked up his utensils and moved on to the next patient. Now, I understand as well that this is not good publicity for him, but this is your work, and you are judged off of the work you do, not the work you could possibly do. As a side note, shout out to all of the women and men that do decide to get cosmetic surgery. I am not against cosmetic surgery at all whatsoever when it helps people feel better about themselves. Any true insecurity that a person has fought with for years or throughout their childhood or teenage years, and when they become an adult decide to change that, I'm not against it at all. If it makes them happy, if it makes them proud of themselves, I am all for it. Shout out to the natural bodies. Shout out to the people that are okay how they were born. Shout out to you as well, because that definitely matters. Shout out to the people that have enough confidence to embrace birth. For the ones that don't, women and men, and again, especially for women, men, pay attention to your woman. When they have children is the number one time where they're going to feel extremely insecure. And you have no idea how far giving them compliments to boost their self-esteem and confidence will get them. If they feel fat, it's okay. If they've gained weight, it's okay. What's not okay is to point it out. What's also not okay is to make it seem as if you signed up for something else and are getting something else. If you signed up to be with a woman and you start sleeping with her and she just so happens to get pregnant, you did sign up for the pregnancy. You did sign up for her body changing. You did sign up for a lot of things that come with that. If not, prevent these type of things so then you don't have to worry about it at all whatsoever. But I do feel that it is our duty when we are dating someone, when we are in love with them, and we constantly tell them we care about them and we love them for just how they are, stick true to that. And actions speak louder than words. So if someone's feeling insecure or having a low self-esteem and saying, I need to get my body done, I need to do this, I need to do that, it's not okay to agree with them. It's not okay to sit there and be silent. It's not okay to lie to them either. But what is okay is to tell them an encouraging truth. Meaning, if they want to get surgery, it's okay to support it. But it's also okay to support them doing it naturally. It's also okay to support their new body, the new skin that they're in. It's hard to be comfortable if you view someone that you love as uncomfortable with who you are. So again, just guide them, give them the little snippets of a bright future by giving them a preview stating, they can do it. That they'll look how they want to look. It has nothing to do with you. Don't ever push it towards how you want them to look or how you feel about what they look like. It's all about them. Get them in front of that mirror and tell them to explain to you what they don't love when you love everything. I love you all. Until the next video, please be safe out there. God rest Jacky's soul. Blessings to her family and friends. Bye.